If this evil force can be stopped and destroyed before actual nuclear war begins, then the universe will be safe.
What's up, everybody? It's your host, CLERICDRAGOON, and I got a couple of special guests, Shadow Puppet and Getastron from Twitter. How you guys doing?
What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, man?
All right, guys, I'm having you in to take a look at this war recap. If you guys don't know that's watching, Getastron and Shadow Puppet are in Cleric. They're both Town Hall 9s in our clan and are very effective at getting those tree stars. So let's take a look at this last war against a level 9 clan called OSU Buckeyes. And I'm going to say, guys, this war, I mean, we beat them by 4 stars, but this war was a tough one. We had a tough time with these guys. We had a lot of rough hits, and honestly, I got to give credit to Brad. Brad came in and kind of formed a plan on who needed to hit who towards the end with our remaining attacks. And Brad, I got to give you MVP for that. That was a good call, man.
Well, yeah, it's a good plan, and I wanted to make sure we won. So you always have to look at in the last 6 hours, how can we maximize our potential? And that's, kind of what I said, and everyone got on board, and we did it for sure.
Oh, yeah, it came out. I mean, it got a little ugly, though, in the 9s. I'm looking at them right now, and we had a tough time up there. But that's all right. It all worked out in the end. They had a tougher time than us, apparently. But all right, guys, with no further ado, we're going to take a look at Gad's hit on number 8. I'm going to start and stop it there. And Brad, I'm going to let you take the lead on this. I'm seeing already that we got a Queen's Walk in this thing. I'm seeing that right to start with. Yeah,
it's pretty interesting. There are, I would say, 3 good spots for double giant bomb sets, but they're all kind of nearest the Queen. Now, we already know it's 3 stars, and as Getastron says, 3 stars win wars. So let's go ahead and play this how it plays out. I'm at 3-5, and I'll go in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
Waiting for this Queen Walk to come up. Okay, I see a wizard funnel, Queen down here, and I think he's trying to walk his Queen down. You can see the air defenses are not going to threaten the Queen here, so I like that.
Yeah, he's trying to cut her off. He's trying to cut her off to go the other way, so I see that.
Yeah, I think he is. But I think she's going to go up here. I think she'll go Archer Queen. Now if she goes down here, he's golden. But I think she's going to go up. If she's going up, so it's interesting to see how this plays out for the Queen Walk. Okay, she's going back down, so it's perfect.
Yep.
And he has Golem going in. There's no rush to the Golem because he has dogs to back that up. So nice and patient at this point. Wallbreaker failed, no big deal. Dogs wallbreakers to make sure everything gets in. And so he's in now. Good jump spell that opens up the whole base. So this dragon worries me a little bit. So he raged, he heals, he's going to poison and slow down that drag. And I'm interested to see if that drag impacts anything moving forward, because so far it hasn't.
He would be worrying me right now, Brad. That dragon is concerning.
Yeah, it is. It always is. When there's Valks and dragon, it's always a concern. But at this point, the healer's on the Valks and the King, and they're doing work. And the dragon's down. So good Hogs. He has 1 heal left with a heal on the King and the core. The King's soaking up everything.
I think he's going to have to heal on that wizard tower unless those Hogs don't take damage right here. I don't know.
So he pre-heals here. I think he actually could have probably held onto that heal for a bit later in this time. He has the Queen walking around with a Wiz to clean up. So the cleanup's not a big deal. And so this is where it kind of gets worrisome. You have a few point defense and a wizard tower to get through with the Hawks. But you have a full health King and a nearly full health Queen working around.
Oh, I see what you're saying though on that heal. Maybe I didn't look at his King, but was his King in danger there, Brad, before he healed, or no?
No, it wasn't. He was just killing the Hawks kind of early. He picked it up.
You think it was a panic kill?
Yeah, it's one of those things, heat of the battle. Things don't go as planned exactly.
It might have
So
been where he planned to put the heel, actually.
Well, yeah, was it?
Well, I didn't expect the king to stay up that long, because I kind of expected the healers to more go with the queen or go with the Valks in there. So, I mean, I kind of planned on putting the heel there anyway. And it also kind of made sure, I was making sure that king stayed up full health. Um,
Well, it
but
ended
I mean,
well.
it was, now that I look at it, hindsight, I would have waited probably more and dropped it on that town hall up by those Teslas. Because, I mean, those wizard towers and all that point defense were all kind of, focused on the king. But I
Right.
mean, it worked out. I mean, the replay doesn't show it as much, but I know I was a bit worried because I did end up getting that last hit on that wizard tower with about 1 or 2 seconds left.
Well,
Yeah.
the funny thing is that you hit one bomb, one giant bomb the entire time, and you hit it in the last 4 seconds. That's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. Very good
Yeah,
hit,
which
Gad. Very good hit. Let's
I've
take a look.
I've seen that base before.
Let's take a look at Ham's hit on 6 or 9. I'm sorry, 9. Yeah, number 9. Alpha. All right. So on this one, Gab, we're gonna let you take the lead, and we're gonna just follow behind you.
34. And I'm going to go ahead and hit play in 3, 2, 1. So, I mean, one thing about this base, I mean, it doesn't necessarily look like it's that well designed of a base, but it can fool you a little bit because the base was actually hit twice already. Once by me and once by Fonzie, I believe. Both ended in 99% twos.
What a heartbreaker.
So I mean, it did its job. It did soak up 3 attacks. So I mean, the plan was there. Ham did go with a little bit of different deployment on his attack. I think me and Fonzie both brought only one golem. He did go in with a shattered. And he did. I do like the kings, like sending in the kill squad in a different direction, and then king swapping up top with the queen.
Right.
Yep.
He got a little more. I think, in my opinion, he got a little more out of his kill squad.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna get in that core. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe his queen just popped her cloak.
I was gonna say. Yeah, I mean there is a double set in that core, so I mean that kind of worries me. Like if I was watching this attack, because I'd be worried about a bunch of my hogs pathing to it. So I can't remember what exactly happens on it.
He got a great split. That's what happened.
He had a great split. Yeah.
Yeah, he got a great split, man. Excellent.
Well, and that first kill was so late. He had a really late first kill, and I really enjoyed it. I think it was a well-timed first kill. I think he waited so long that it was patient, smart.
Mhm.
How about that haste spell, man? Those hogs, they busted right through to those last few defenses.
See, I like the haste spell because it speeds him up a bit, but in my opinion, I would have liked to seen a poison there. Because
I agree.
If you look, he did lose about 3 low health hogs, it seemed like, to those skellies.
All right, well, let's speed it up, guys. It's just clean up now, so we're going to get it right on through.
Yeah, he did have a good adjustment I liked with the archers for the builder huts. I didn't really plan for that personally.
Right. Well, that was an excellent hit by Ham.
Oh, yeah.
And guys, we'll go to Bokel, and Ged, that's number 15, and so we're gonna let you talk about this hit.
Alrighty, I'm at 2 minutes and 12 seconds.
Yep.
And we're gonna go ahead and go in right about 3.
Hold on a second. So
What's up?
before you start, I want to say that if you look at this base right here, so my assumption would be that you have a double giant bomb set on the top right of the plain castle between the 2 air defenses, and the top left of the plain castle on those 2 air defenses.
Yep.
And if you look at this base, you have 2 options. One option is to come from the top and do a go Valho and kind of jump in. And then you also have the option of go Val below, where you could get all 4 air defenses and possibly the queen with a few Valks and loom the rest. So that's how I would handle it, but I think he he has 34 hogs. I think he's going to go at the heroes and do it differently. But this base has a lot of ways to cut this wide open.
Right. I agree. All right, Ged, so get us started, buddy.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go in 3, 2, 1. All right, so if I'm not mistaken, he's gonna go ahead and start his deployment down on the bottom with his kill squad. He's bringing a max golem in the CC. In my opinion, it's a little bit of a smart move because being a lower, he's an 8.5. Having that 8.5, his golems aren't going to be very high, so he does need that extra tank.
Right, but it looks like to me, though, since he's going in at the bottom, he's going to kill the queen. He's going to have to make some bacon up top.
Yeah, I mean, there's always that worry of making the bacon up top. But, I mean, he doesn't have... I mean, he could have brought a heavier kill squad, but at the same time, he doesn't have the hero levels, in my opinion, to get through that much of a base to get that queen.
Or the hog levels. His hog levels are 4s.
I mean, yeah, it's a bit surprising. I mean, he hit this base with level 4 heals. I mean, level 4 hogs.
Just look at this deployment, though. When I first seen it, I was like, holy smokes. I mean, he's all over the place.
Real spread out. He does make some bacon down there. But then, I mean, he does get some good pathing up top by his hogs to miss that double set.
Yeah.
And I do like, he did save a lot of hogs. He saved about 15 hogs for the end.
Yeah.
And I think he did that mainly just for the bacon. I think he was worried, just knew that he'd have to make bacon either way.
Right.
He's going in from that way.
It's very creative, though. It's a great attack.
Which, I mean, yeah, being an 8.5, I mean, hitting a base that's, I mean, borderline a 9 just without the expos. I mean, with everything a low 9.
And look,
it was a really nice attack.
His queen's still up, man. She's level 5.
His queen, full health.
Swag ability right here. No,
yeah, I mean, I think it was really smart to say, like you said, smart to save 15 hogs and both kills. I mean, that was a good call on his part.
Oh yeah,
well
definitely.
planned. Very well planned.
Ooh, he did even swag that poison spell on the clan captain. a little bit of swag action right there.
It's always nice to see some swag.
Yep.
All right, well look, that's going to wrap it up for this recap. Guys, this was a tough war, and when we got this W, it means a lot. When they're tough wars and the things are going wrong, and we still pull off the win, it just feels that much better. So that's going to do it for me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this recap. I'll see you later.